And the time is 6:01.
Yep, and we've got a pepperoni feast of a show for you, hey? As we take an in-depth look at one of the most grinding housemates ever, Sam Pepper, everybody.
We'll also be revealing which housemates had already formed bonds before entering the house with Big Brother 2 winner, Brian Dowling.
Hello. Hello, Brian Dowling. Plus, is he so misunderstood? Sam's graffiti crew will expose the real Dr. Pepper. All right, boys?
Boys. And Keely will be giving us her Baroness report into the latest shenanigans in the house.
God, they're excited today, aren't they? Plus, we'll be revealing the results of the all-important Save and Replace task later in the show.
But back to last night. And where else would you get an Arabian feast, some playground punishment, and a grumpy Brizzler in love with an Aussie shizzler?
Oh, the Big Brother house, that's where.
We didn't want to carry on, mate.
I didn't want to do it no more.
I don't want to win like this.
You're a man.
You could say that this is my first real date.
Do you come here often?
The best thing about this date is I know you're going to be coming back to my bedroom tonight.
Untrue.
You'd watch it on telly and you'd feel physically awkward watching it.
What are you saying?
OK Magazine always likes to have, like, the Big Brother love stories afterwards and stuff like that.
It's not about the money.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the love.
Something like that wouldn't even cross my mind.
I don't believe that.
Who is he to come in here and be like that? Who does he think he is?
Personally, I think she'll like the attention.
You're upsetting people.
Yeah.
You're just going to make it a lot harder for yourself in the house.
I should have said, I think you would tell your story to the paper rather than sell.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Sam reckons Josie's got more chance of making money by sticking with John James. Is he right? Does a romance in the house equal more money out of the house? Here to give us the splash from OK Magazine, please welcome Layla and Ali, everybody. Hello, Layla.
Hello, George.
Right, Layla, hypothetically speaking, Josie leaves the house tomorrow. Are your readers interested?
Not necessarily.
Really?
Not necessarily. We'd like to know her stories of what's happening, but we'd much rather have her with John James.
Really? So if they're a couple, it's definitely going to happen?
Yes, sounds
You'd
right.
be interested?
Yes.
We could go to the newsstand and we'd see something a bit like this.
Woo!
Bang! Now you're talking. That's got to be worth £2 or £3 of your money.
Maybe.
$2.95 a week, apparently, yes. Now, until now, they've been quite covert, kind of, on their physical kind of aspect of their relationship.
Have.
They go under the duvet, they take their mics off, they don't really vibe in public. Do you think they should keep it going like that, or do you think if they actually kind of consummated the relationship, you know, they'd get more money?
I think they're quite media savvy.
Right.
I think they're keeping it quiet, and that's a clever way to be, although Josie's genuinely not thought about all this.
Right.
But, yeah, they're doing the right thing holding back. They need to hold it back so that we get the exclusive first kiss. and all
OK,
the
so
wonderful
how
stuff.
much would a magazine like OK pay for an exclusive first kiss with Josie and John
it's
James?
all very hush-hush.
But, I mean, just throw some kind of, bang some figures around.
£2.50?
£2.50, guys. They're telling me about 30 grand in my ear, something like that.
Oh, I can't say.
Mario reckoned it
It
would be about
depends,
30
and you know what?
grand.
It depends how good they do.
What if they do really good
If
kissing?
they do really well.
No.
If they do
Oh, you mean
really,
if they
really
do really
well
well
on
in
the
the
show,
house? Sorry,
or
right.
if they end up having an argument, we don't like them so much. It depends how they go on the show. It's a day-to-day thing. It changes every single day.
Right, OK. And what about the new boy, Sam Pepper? Are you guys interested in him?
Do you know what? I personally like him. I think he's great. But on our Twitter, people aren't liking him. They're finding him irritating.
But surely that's the whole point of Sam Pepper. He's meant to be irritated.
That's what I thought. I absolutely love him. And he knows what he's doing in there. He's playing the game. I think he'd be fantastic.
OK. Can you imagine the front of OK Magazine if it looked something like this? Again.
Woo!
Doesn't it look fantastic?
This looks like a top shelf thing.
It does. It looks like kind of
Maybe.
pervy 70s porn, doesn't
He
it?
could do well in that,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe he could, yeah. But he's
There's
kind
a
of missed.
future for him.
He's missed the era. What about the rest of the housemates? Who do you think's got the kind of biggest earning potential?
Do you know what? Corinne.
Really?
I think Corinne's really interesting. A column from Corinne with her views and hilarious words. I think she'd be great.
You'd like that?
I do. I'd like that.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'd be interested. We'll see.
All right, Lou. Thank you very much. Give her a big round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
And to Emma.
Thanks, George. Right, with me now was a man who flew into Big Brother 2 as a 20-year-old trolley dolly and jetted out the most popular Big Brother winner ever. and my personal favourite. It's Mr. Brian Dowling!
You know what? That never gets boring. Most popular ever.
I bet it doesn't.
I want that on my grave, on my headstone.
I am the most popular winner
Ever. No matter who wins in
I'm
there, I'm
loving
so
that
popular.
we're sitting outside this house about to talk about Big Brother.
I know, it's
Makes
a bit
me
weird.
very happy.
I feel a bit sick looking at the house going, it's there.
Oh, don't.
It's fine. I've got you.
Yes, exactly. Right, so let's talk about Sam Pepper.
Who else would we
He's
talk
kind of been
about?
like a tornado in the house.
Yes.
And I haven't been able to talk about him very much.
Yeah.
So, Sam Pepper, he's gone in the house as a, he's 20-odd-year-old
Yeah.
bloke, very much the same as you when you
Yes.
went in. So can you relate to him, do you
I can relate to him the fact that he's outgoing, right? But I think I was a bit of a practical joker as well. But you got to stay behind the line of good.
Yeah.
If you cross over and you come a little bit bitchy, people
Yeah.
don't like it. Plus, he's got all the knowledge of knowing what's going on in here.
Well, exactly.
So
And he's slightly offending people as well.
I don't think...
Dave's kind of put him in his place about
Yeah, but
that,
I
maybe.
don't find him that offensive. I think he's kind of funny.
He is funny.
I just think they don't
but
like him.
sometimes he gets a bit personal.
I think when he jumped on top of Josie was quite funny.
That was quite funny.
That was quite funny. She enjoyed that.
He's changed.
Yeah, you know she did.
Stop it. Yeah. He's changed the group dynamic
Yes.
as well. They'd all started to kind of settle down
Yes.
after that first arrival of the new bassmates. So is it a good thing, do you think, that it's kind of shook up again?
I think from a viewer's point of view, it's amazing.
Right.
It was a little bit dull, and you need someone to kind of mix it up and go, rah.
Okay. But as a housemate...
It's dreadful.
As we know,
Yes.
because in Big Brother 2, on day 16, Brian got annoyed because Josh entered. Let's have a look.
Is he here? Is he here?
I thought I'd get some sort of animosity to me being a stranger because I'm the new person. But the last person I thought I'd get it from was Brian.
The first person in this house to move rooms was me. And when I moved, I was on my own because everyone was talking to you.
It's really strange. You don't, for some reason, accept me. For some reason, he wants me out.
Oh, Brian.
Because of you.
So, like Josie with Sam, you didn't give Josh the warmest of welcomes.
No, dreadful.
How did you deal with it? What's the best way?
I think what you have to do is just give them a chance. I mean, me and Josh didn't have as much history as Josie and Sam do.
Yeah.
So that's going to be harder because he called her Miss Piggy.
Yeah, and that's not very nice.
That's not
is
very
it?
nice, and she clearly doesn't like him. A lot of them don't like him, so they're just not going to like each
Do you
other.
think part of his plan is to attack who is considered the most popular housemate because she is loved by a lot of people?
Yes. It could work in two ways. He attacks her, and if she fights back and gets a bit aggressive, people won't like her. Or if she does fight back, but she holds her head high and is relatively nice about it, she just win.
Yeah.
So she's got to be very careful.
Do you think is that gonna affect her? Do you think that?
Not really. I think people love her so much.
Yeah.
I think she dipped a bit with the whole John James thing.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
I don't know.
I want to know.
I really want to know.
So do I.
I really want to know.
Can I go in and ask them?
No, you
Please.
can't.
I'll be really quick.
Listen, we're going to talk about the housemates have all talked about meeting each other before.
Yes.
Obviously, we're going to reveal a few secrets that go on with the workings behind the show. So when all the auditionees reach the later stages, they're put into a group with colour-coded names.
Oh, is there a board coming in?
We've got an amazing board here for you.
It's so high-tech.
To take a little look at. So we've got Rachel and Shabby, who have already met.
Yes.
And then these four, in the Lime group, there was Mario, Josie, Keely and Sam.
Question, is she still alive?
Yes, she's fine.
What's happened to her?
Well, she's going to be on the show
Relief.
later on.
She just disappeared.
We're going to be talking to her. But these two, they'd met before.
Right.
Now, is this what is wrong with the whole situation with the two of them?
Quick question is that why doesn't he dislike her as much as she does? If they were all in the same
well,
group.
he hasn't called him names like he did
He
with
didn't
her
call him Miss Piggy.
in the lockdown process.
You could call him a lech because he's always touching people.
Let's talk about these two, though, Brian.
Well,
It's
obviously,
these two.
yes, they've spent so much time together. They obviously have a lot of history.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen in there. And obviously, they're in a confined space
Yeah.
now. So they're just going to keep winding each other up.
And as you touched on earlier, he does have, a hold over all of them because
He
he's
knows.
watched the show.
Yes.
And he knows exactly what's happening.
And she knows that he knows stuff. And Josie's obviously conscious what's been going on with her and John James.
Yeah.
Where is John James?
Okay.
There. Oh, he's not even here. He's here somewhere.
He's here. There he is.
There he is.
He's hiding
So
behind
she
my hand.
knows that he knows because she's worried about
and he's
that.
also making people paranoid.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? We have a little clip, an exclusive clip of the paranoia that's happening in the house right now.
You're spoiling me.
I know.
If you think that he's come in here for 2 days and made a judgment of everyone based on 2 days, he hasn't. He knows everything, and if you don't think that, you are an idiot. He knows everything about everybody. He has watched a lot more than what he's making out. He knows, and if you can't see that...
Are you what you're saying?
I think you built up preconceptions from watching
Definitely.
So what you're trying to say is then, dude, that basically she's being portrayed as this attention-seeking...
No, I think Josie's... I think...
No. But that's what he's saying, dude. So what you're saying is he has watched stuff and heard stuff that is pointing the finger at her and saying that's who she is.
What do you think about that, Brian?
Scandalous.
So surely
Scandalous.
what he's doing, trying to implant all this paranoia, isn't going to work because ultimately it's the viewer that decides.
I think people need to remember, no matter what you do or say in there, the viewers decide who wins.
Yeah.
And they want to see someone nice win.
Like you!
Oh, and okay, yes, like me. There we go.
How he changed, though, eh? How he changed.
Who is going to walk out of that house a winner, do you think?
My final three from early on have always been Corinne, Josie and John James.
I love Corinne.
I like Josie and John James, but my personal favourite, since she ripped off the wig with the pie thing, the hair was gone. It has to be Corinne.
She's a game bird.
She's amazing.
Corinne, isn't she? She's fantastic. Please give it up for the lovely Brian Down.
Louder! Louder!
Thank you. That is what Brian thinks, but stay tuned as we'll be probing Pepper's powers for priceless anecdotes about our pesky new housemate.
Plus, we'll be revealing those all-important save and replace results. They've just been posted online. So if you want to know now, George,
what, now?
you better get to that homepage. Otherwise, we'll see you in 5.